Good evening. I hope I find you well. A coldish day. Now, we'll start off with our usual way with our hymns. Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come, thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, thou make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close of thy dear footsteps, and when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Hope you like that. Yeah, we'll sing one for our Blessed Mother. I heard it at Mass this morning. As I kneel before you, as I bow my head in prayer, take this day, make it yours, and fill me with your love. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum benedicta tu. All I have I give you, every dream and wish are yours. Mother of Christ, Mother of mine, present them to my Lord. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum benedicta tu. As I kneel before you, and I see your smiling face, every thought, every word is lost in your embrace. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum benedicta tu. That's lovely. One for our precious, our Saviour, our Saviour, one for our Saviour, and one for our Blessed Mother. Isn't that the right way to go about it? Now let's talk. How are you today if you're in Ireland? Are you frizz? Suffice to say, I'm frizz. I really feel like doing this, what I used to do years ago in the boarding school. The heat was missing, and we were there in the winter, and it seemed to be hard winter at them times. Snow, ice cold, minus this, that, and the other. Radiators lukewarm, terrazza floors, everything cold, nothing retaining the heat. Only the sun when it came out, not in the winter, but we say as the year wore on. As Shakespeare said, if winter comes, can spring be far behind? And you used to get a bit warmer then, but now, this year particularly, the wind or the weather seems to be coming from the North Pole. It's cold as you like. It's only 8 or 9 degrees today. We're out at the Rosslare Harbour. And the same thing, the Brittany car ferry, the Continent one that goes to France, was coming in, and then it goes astern, then it goes astern. I think that's the word you use. And there'll be a pilot on it to bring it in, and it's slow but sure. It goes on to one of the piers and down slow to where the ramp is, where the lorries and all are able to get off. It's all like clockwork. And although I was Fraser was up a bit to see what way it went, and you could hear some voice talking, I presume, on the ship quite loud. And for some reason or other, it sounded like a continental voice, speaking not, as a fella says, slow and precise. I often heard these voices on ships or airports, and whatever way they speak, you have to sort of pin your ears to try and see what they're saying. It doesn't appear to be spoken in such a way as you can hear it. Now, and not being deaf, thanks be to God, you know, and your ears and eyes, thank God, so good. Anyway, so I was watching them getting off there. Usually the lorries get off first, and that type of thing, and yeah, oh, they do, and buses. There were 7 buses. I counted them, and mostly French. I think there might have been one German or some other one that wasn't hadn't got a French title. I mean, I know those, and they were full. A mixture of people, young and I suppose middle aged and perhaps elderly. No, maybe not that elderly because the weather would be too cold for them. And though I'm presuming the buses would be warm, and they probably have toilet facilities in these buses that would. So, and it might have been mostly young people for all I know, because they often go on are going on courses of one kind or another, and they could be here for a week or whatever they're at, and they might be staying even longer, doing courses, that type of thing, improving their English, the Irish way of speaking, of course, not the individuals over across the water with their peculiar accents, to my way of thinking. I don't like their accent whatsoever. It hasn't got warmer, missing that quality. Yeah. So there we are. I was out there. So I went up a bit of the way from where I might normally park the vehicle, which you can see the thing from there. But where I went up further, I could see what the way everything was manoeuvred. And a bus then, a Wexford bus, come in and supposed to pick up those passengers that were on foot. And then there were some cars probably went down to pick friends up that they had gone abroad, uh, and that type of thing. So the cars get off last because I was on these boats many a time with my late wife, going to France and Spain. We had a little apartment in Spain, a little bungalow, quad they call them. You've beside you, behind you, and all the rest of it. So, but we were in the front part, so we weren't looking at backs of other. And then you had a solarium, what they call a solarium upstairs. You could hang out your clothes. A good long line. It's now quite big. And then we had a good view of outside in the mountains and that type of thing. You know, we weren't just looking into other back windows of other apartments. We had both in the front. But what am I saying about that? Yeah, driving, because I was pretty good at it, but I can still do a fair bit of driving because of what I'm at the Christian TV Ireland. I do a fair bit of travelling there. Thanks be to God. I'm down here in Wexford now, and my sister's birthday was there on Friday, so we'll probably treat her and her friend Annette to a meal this evening in the Coast Hotel here in Rosslare Strand. Yeah, so there you are. That's the story, Rory, as the fella says. We leave it at that. There'll be more things to be spoken about along those lines, but there's only so much you can fit in, isn't it? Don't want to be here all night. Bye now, and I'll be doing prayer, evening prayer to our Blessed Mother and a few other little nuggets. Bye now.